Good morning and welcome to Tiggywinkles. This morning we've got a couple of fox cubs for us to examine. I hope you can hear me okay with the PPE. Hopefully you understand we're doing this to keep safe and we're trying to keep as far apart as possible while we examine our animals. So here we have a fox cub. He came to us probably just over a week ago, and you can see from his size he's around 4 to 5 weeks of age. So he weighs about 500 grams and starting to get the red markings to the face, and so we can age him at about that sort of level. He came in with conjunctivitis to one of his eyes, so he had a sticky right eye, and we're just in today to check that's all okay before we sign him off for his treatment. So have a look at his eye. And that's all nice and clear now, there's no discharge, they look good, and that's all fine. We're just trying the light in there to make sure they're reacting normally. And those eyes look fine now. So what I'm going to do is just a general clinical examination before he goes back to the ward to carry on. Good sharp teeth. Ears look okay, starting to point up now. Have a listen to his chest. Buddy, I got ya. Chest all sounds fine. We'll have a feel of his tummy. That's okay. Check his legs. They'll work okay. So he'll be fine. So he can come off treatment and he's going to stay here till he grows a bit bigger, until he's big enough to be released back to the world. So I'll pass him back to you, Fee. And if you want to grab the other ones, we've got a second fox cub to look at. He's a little bit younger, but he also came in with a gunky eye. We started treatment with both these foxes with some antibiotic eye drops after we checked the eyes, and they both seem to be responding well to treatment. So this little guy, he's a bit younger, his eyes are open, you can see his ears aren't down, he's starting to get red marks. He's probably around 3 weeks, maybe coming into 4 weeks of age. You can see he's quite a bit smaller. So let's check his eyes first. Oh, that looks good now. The right eye is nice and clear, so that's great as well. Again, we'll just shine some light in there and make sure they're responding okay. Oh, bit bright light for you. Yep, and he's good. So what we'll do is we'll also examine him. Oh, sorry buddy. Teeth not as big, not as developed yet. All look like they're coming out okay. Ears are fine. Let's have a listen to his chest as well. Well done. And quickly check his tummy. Feels okay, and then use his legs okay. Great, and he looks perfectly normal as well. So he's had his treatment, and again, as with the other fox, he can go back into our ward and he'll carry on growing and get released back to the world when he's big enough. There you go, Fee, if you don't mind taking him back, that'd be great. So, as you can see, we're carrying on work as normal here at Tiggywinkles, just with the extra PPE in place and keeping our distance from each other as much as we can. So we're still looking after all the animals that you bring to us. as part of our education and part of our engagement with all our supporters and all our fans, I want to ask you guys if you have any questions, if you want to see any particular animals, any types, any species, any individuals, if you want to have any information about certain diseases or problems in wildlife at this time, please let us know using our Facebook page. So if you go onto Facebook and type in Tiggywinkles, you can find our Facebook page, pop any questions you like there, and then we'll do our best to answer them in videos over the coming weeks. Thank you very much. Stay safe.